Is there anything you dislike about being a vegan? Yes, there is. And the question kind of summarizes it nicely, which is that I dislike that being a vegan is a thing. The fact that we live in a world where people who don't want to cause unnecessary suffering to animals are the ones who are given a label. Of course, it seems fairly obvious that really it should be the other way around. It should be that those who kill animals and cause unnecessary suffering, they're the ones who should be given the label, because really, if we lived in a morally just society, those would be the people who would be acting outside of the moral guidelines of that society. The fact that we live in a world where we cause untold suffering to trillions of animals, and then we consider that to be the norm, that to me just doesn't make any sense at all. And so I really dislike that. I dislike the fact that I have to be a vegan. I dislike the fact that it was something I had to realize I should be. The fact that people that don't want to cause suffering are given a label and exist outside of the norms of society. That to me just really summarizes the crux of the problem and why we have such a huge task ahead of us, because we have to change that mentality and that mindset that says that being a vegan is something that deserves a label and isn't just a thing that is the standard way we all live by default. Of course, that's what I want to achieve, and of course I know many of you want to achieve as well, is a world where being a vegan is no longer a thing. We don't call someone a vegan, we just say that is a person who's abiding by the moral rules of the society that we live in, which is, of course, don't cause suffering when we don't have to.